Picture a 100-year-old man, Eddie Jaku, sitting quietly at a cafe in Sydney. He smiles, a smile born from the darkest shadows imaginable. How does someone who survived Auschwitz and a death march claim to be the happiest man on earth? That's the irresistible question Eddie's memoir asks as it unravels a story of loss, grit, and relentless gratitude. Eddie's teenage years begin in terrifying chaos. Kristallnacht shatters his world, but survival becomes his silent rebellion, what kept his spirit alive amid unthinkable horrors. On November 9, 1938, young Eddie Jaku is attacked by SS guards during Kristallnacht in Leipzig. Beaten and thrown into a prison cell, this is just the opening act. Within months, he's shipped to Buchenwald, then Auschwitz, places where every day meant fighting not just for life, but for a shred of humanity. Eddie's survival wasn't luck, it was a conscious act of mental armor. Think of it as strapping on an invisible shield. When the Nazis tried to strip away everything, his will to live created a force field. In the hell of the camps, hope was Eddie's weapon, a beacon to keep darkness at bay. After Auschwitz and a brutal death march, Eddie made a vow: every day he lives free, he will smile in memory of those lost. This isn't empty optimism, it's fierce gratitude turned action. Against the odds, his smile becomes a powerful tribute, transforming pain into purpose. For Eddie, gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a daily ritual that rewired his entire perspective. How does choosing to be grateful shape a life scarred by unimaginable loss? Even trapped behind barbed wire, Eddie found moments to appreciate. A kind word, a stolen bite of bread, the warmth of a fellow prisoner's hand. Each tiny blessing was a lifeline, a reason to hang on and fight another day, even when the body begged for surrender. Scientists call it neuroplasticity. The brain adapts and rewires based on what you focus on. Eddie's daily practice of gratitude rewired his neurological pathways, like forging a forest trail after the fire. That pathway leads away from despair towards joy, even when life is brutal. This shift from victimhood to joyful survivor was profound. It didn't erase pain but layered it beneath a choice to grasp anger or to embrace thankfulness. Eddie's insight: happiness isn't given, it's created, often in the most unlikely places. Having lost everything, family, country, youth, Eddie's survival wasn't the end. His secret: living deliberately with kindness and purpose. What does the happiest man actually do every day? Eddie met many people who tried to steal what little hope remained. But he also discovered rare, unshakable friendships formed in the camps, connections so deep that even death couldn't sever them. Those bonds fueled his belief in humanity's best side, even in worst conditions. Hatred eats you from the inside, Eddie realized. Instead, he committed to kindness not as naivety but as fierce resistance. Like a gardener tending a fragile flower in war-torn soil, he nurtured empathy and tolerance, restoring beauty one act at a time. Now Eddie shares his story worldwide. His legacy isn't just survival, it's proof that even when life shatters, you can piece it back together with gratitude, forgiveness, and love. The happiest man on earth shows us, beauty isn't around you, it's what you choose to see. Back at that Sydney cafe, Eddie's smile closes the circle. It's a defiant act, a daily promise kept for millions silenced. You don't need to survive a Holocaust to borrow this wisdom. Try listing 3 things you're grateful for every morning. It's a small habit, but trust me, it can change how you see the world just like Eddie's smile changed his. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.